Welcome to this video where I will show you how to create the render of the screw in the Blender for the model from FreeCAD. So let's open the Blender, and here you can see the screen where we have to delete the cube. And now let's import the objective file. You can find the tutorial how to save the objective file from on my channel from previous video tutorial. Let's import it, export it from FreeCAD, and you can see it here. You can see the button on keyboard which I use on the screen, and here we have to reduce the size of the screw here for this because we have the big size of the screw. You can use the button S and scale with mouse our model of screw, and using R button and X you can fix the axis from rotation here, and you can put it on the plane here. Now let's add the plane to our render view. You can find it here. Using the button G you can change the position of the plane. Let's set it like a table here, and using the button S you can scale this plane here. So now let's go to the edit mode, and here we have to add the walls for our plane. It will be something like room for render. You can change the position of this plane here. You can choose, for example, the point, or if you change this icon you can change the position of the edge, and you can choose also, or you can scale it here also if you choose the S and click S, and if you click the button E you can extrude the edge in some direction. Let's choose it. It will be something like walls. It's very basics approach. Okay, let's create the two walls here and one else here. You have to make the E button, and after that let Z axis, and if you click the 0 numpad button you can activate the camera view, and we have to set the position here and to paste the camera here you can use the Ctrl Alt plus 0 numpad button. If you use the 0 button you can activate the camera view, and we have to change the position of camera here. You can choose in the tree the camera, or click it here. Choose the camera and go to the objective mode, and after that button G you can change the position of camera in the view. You can make some correction for position of camera here and activate the another views, it's render view, and you can find here the two different render engines, it Eevee and Cycle. If you use the Cycle it more photorealistic and more nice looks in the render. Okay, and now we have to set the materials for our screw. It will be principled with SCD. You can find some tutorials of the Blender here, and but I show you some very basic settings for metal, for example, of the screw. It is enough for mechanical design application, I think. And let's set the material for our background plane model. And now you can see that our render looks more photorealistic. And now let's set the light in some position here. You can click button G and change the position of the light also. Let's set it something like here. And here we can set the background light. You can use some simple primitives for this HDR pictures. You can set this. I use it for screw here, for example. Also you can use something like the sun background, and just let's set this simple background view. After that you can set the position of this camera for render, and using the cyclic, and also you can choose the GPU or CPU. GPU in some cases will be faster if you have the good GPU, NVIDIA for example. And this you can set the quality of your image. If you reduce this value in viewport, you will see that we have the 2 iteration for render. If you will set it, for example, 64, you can see that our quality of the image in viewport will be more high quality. Yes, and let's set for render this number, it will be high quality. And also let's make the denoising of our render view. Let's set this number here when we will make the denoiser in the finish of render, and let's make the render of image. Let's wait some minutes. So now we have finished the render of this image. Let's save it in the file, for example, save as, and save it like picture. It will be the PNG file. Let's set the name of this image. It will be render. Save the image, close the Blender, and you can find this image here. It looks nice, photorealistic for CAD, and you can also save the project with the settings. Let's call it project and save it. So let's close the Blender. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Goodbye.